What's going on, Wastelanders? Draco Invictus here, and I am trying to get this shit set up. Holy hell, it's being difficult. Hell, I got the wrong title. God. We'll get there. But I did not want to postpone the launch of the stream anymore. There we go. And then I have to listen to everyone go, oh, you've got the wrong thumbnail, you've got the wrong game listed, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, let's turn that off. Hey, everybody. Or, hey, everybody, I need to stop looking this direction. Camera is here now. So, can everyone hear me okay? Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me okay. This is the part that confuses. I thought you were playing Fallout 4. Well, I'm working on Fallout 4. At least it's not the wrong day. This is very true, Vault Girl. Welcome to the stream, dear. Let's get that updated there. Alright, so then last thing we got to do, come over here to the live dashboard and refresh that page. Sounds good, good. Alright. Hey, Mikey. Hey, I went and got myself a new pop screen. I got myself a new mic arm. Oh, granted, you can't see it. It's all off camera. But I want to make sure that my mic placement was good. Let's see here. All right, so description's horrible. Fallout 4. There. Because there is no setting for Fallout 4 creation kit. So, whatever. And here, I'll show you guys another little trick I got here. I go bam up here, select Fallout 4, highlight all this crap. There we go. Paste that there. Now it's all Fallout 4 information. And stupid LastPass. We are working on Coastal Cottage mod for Fallout 4. There we go. Click out of that box. Changes are being saved. Bam. Hey, respectable bastard. How are you? Very bad day for me, said. Sorry to hear that, Mikey. What happened, buddy? Wow, that's kind of trippy, huh? Ooh, off into infinity. Here, let me get that off the screen. All right. So here we are in the creation kit. And we're going to come over here to the Commonwealth. Get this light turned on. There we go. All right, and now we are looking for Coastal Cottage. And it's not up there. There's County Crossing. Just everything. Well, that sucks, Mikey. I'm sorry to hear that. Do I have it in recent? I probably don't. Quincy Quarries, Green Top, 10 Pines Bluff, Castle, Bunker, Sunshine, Salem. Guess we'll have to go to Salem 03 and work our way over there. That sucks. Stupid bastards. I want to welcome everyone to the stream. We are working in the creation kit tonight. We're going to see if we can't do something a little bit special with the Coastal Cottage. Right now we're waiting for the cell to load in Salem, because for some weird reason the cell is not named Cottage or anything like that for Coastal Cottage, so... Come on. Hey, Lava! Welcome to the stream. Right now we're watching this little blue circle spin around as the cell loads in Salem. Oh, finally, we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's take a peek around. I do believe... Yep. Oh, okay, so there's the museum. We want to head that direction. There's the path over there. Alright, we'll let the cell get all loaded up. Come on, finish loading. There we go. Hey, Brian. Welcome to the stream, buddy. It's a very cool little settlement. The problem with Coastal Cottage is that in and of itself, like if I wouldn't have a settlement at Coastal Cottage if I were actually in the Commonwealth. There is nothing to the north that would justify having a settlement here, you know? There's nothing else to tie it into. All right, so here we are at Coastal Cottage. Weekend getaway, that's it. I'm good, Brian. How are you? G4. Let me turn down the ringer on my phone so it doesn't go all crazy. There. How's the future looking, my friend? Is it bright? Do I need to wear shades? Okay, so let's get in here. First thing I want to play around with is actually the hole. I want to play with the pit. So let's put that away. Put this away. That away. That away. And that. And that. And that. Freezing. Wow. I hear you. See, it's all individual pieces to make this cave. So it's interesting to see what is part and what is not part of the ground. You know, right here there's nothing to click because that's just the ground surface. But all of these little parts and pieces that I'm clicking on were actually put into place. See, even way back in there. See that? We could move that around if we wanted to. Oh. And that one, and that one, and this one. Let's get rid of the... Alright, Lava, sounds good, buddy. See, this is all regular ground here. Hey, Harry. Well, that's the idea, Mikey, just to give people more space. But the thing is that you can't really hollow it out because these pieces, you know, we have to look and see how big those pieces are. See, I have that piece highlighted there, and you can't even see anything that I have highlighted up on the top. Let's get the weeds out of the way. See, look at that. That one piece right there created that big old hole. Well, thank you, Harry, for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. I mean, think about all the work that went into making this hole. No, it's not you. I'm going to get that changed right now. Thank you, Harry. I was running into some issues with OBS starting significantly late. So, there we go. Changing out the thumbnail right now. So this piece here is actually part of the roof of the cave. So if we move that, no, see, you can't move it too high, otherwise you'll be able to see underneath it. So that's about as high at that point that we could go. Oh, and I may have some incredible. Well, I have some potentially incredible news. How? That's better. Potentially incredible news. I happen to work with someone who has a PS4 that isn't really using it. So I may be able to get Detroit Become Human and a PS4 to play it on and do a video series of that game as a playthrough. Not a live. I don't want to do it live stream. I actually want to play the game and record it as like a mini series. So I'm really stoked about that. Trying to strip away all of the. It looks gorgeous. Let's get rid of the planks. And let's highlight the tree elm underground oh shit. There we go. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to actually edit out most of my decision making, like, press triangle to do this or circle to do that or whatever, and just have it. Obviously, I'll need to do some of that during like the quick button smashing sequences, but for the most part, I'd like it to look almost like a TV show, where you just see the decision that I made, not me making the decision, kind of a thing. Thought that might be kind of cool. Oh, wrong damn key. There we go. Sure, I'm not screwing up anything out here. Come on. Eric, can't you go find someone else to bother? Seriously? All right. Ah, see, look, there's another one hiding there. What's that called? Dirt Slope 01. Now the question is am I affecting anything? Oh, there's a little bit. I saw it right over here. Yeah, just a little bit there. That's cool, Eric. My question is why the fuck did you even bother coming here? Since you're dropping a dislike, take a flying leap, huh? I know. Why don't you go find some more of my videos and you can dislike them too? Since obviously you're a huge douchebag. That has nothing better to do. Does your mommy know that you're on the computer after hours, Eric? Swear to God, age restrictions should be put in place. There. Fucktards.
I agree. All of them.
I'm telling you. Why do they insist on being such D-bags? This is harder than it looks. There's a lot of little pieces and parts down in this hole.
What's there, Mr. G4? What's up? Are you still working on the hole? Have you been able to expand it?
Not really.
Well, that's disappointing.
I know, right?
We're really hoping for it.
Well, everything is like a little piece. It's not actually ground. It's goofy.
Oh, so it's not like he can do the ground manipulation stuff.
Yeah, see, I mean, look at this big old mound. This thing is
either deleted or not.
Fucking huge. Look at that.
Oh, wow. That's what she said.
And we were seeing like one little itty bitty piece of it.
Farfignugan. Son of a motherless goat. Hey, Lava. How the hell are you? Mikey.
Sir,
I see you're in here.
I am. Just being quiet.
Your enthusiasm's overwhelming.
Oh, I know, right? You know what?
Well, I had a shit day.
Yeah, I saw that. That sucks.
Yeah. Such is life.
I know why they didn't make this hole any bigger, because it took some asshole like 40 hours to make just this little bit.
No kidding, right?
Yeah,
Well,
see,
not to be a dick, but can't you just take all of the roof away and just add?
yeah, but I don't know what to add. That's the problem.
Flat ground.
Then there's no more hole, Mikey.
No, I'm talking about like take away from the roof. You know what I
You
mean?
can't make
take
a
it from the
cave,
bottom.
Mikey. That's the whole point. This is all individual little pieces. This isn't ground. It looks like ground. See, up here, this all looks like ground.
Right.
But that's a movable piece.
Mm.
Huh.
And the piece under that is a movable piece. See, look, here's another one. Yeah, if I just flattened it out, it would just be flat. They made this cave one piece at a time. There's no such thing as an actual cave in this game. It's goofy.
Well, there is, but
They're all
you know,
internal cells.
yeah.
So yeah.
Big gaming.
See, I click in here and look, all of this stuff is just another piece of rock or rubble or debris. Cave Mound Dirt Hill 03. You know? There's dirt. Yeah. Actually, that's not too terribly bad. Oh, no. Yeah, see, that's not good. It's like looking at the backside of water. So you'd walk into the cave and be able to look up through the pieces. That's why they put all that shit there.
It's like looking through the looking glass.
Oh, I see. I get it. I get what they did. What a bunch
Yeah, a lot of it says they've got a mountain that's upside down or something
Yep,
too.
that's it right there. Yeah, it's upside down mound. Because if you look at it from the top side, there's nothing there. So that's what they did.
Some bitches.
Those sneaky bastards.
Yeah. Farging ice holes. Violated my farging rights. Yep. Shit. Well, we can do this one of two ways. Well, I guess 3 ways. 2 ways. We can not touch the cave at all. I can just reset this thing back and we can start over. We could take the cave totally out and just leave like a ditch there. So you could build over the top of it yourself. Or we could plug away at this.
Well, what do you feel like more doing?
Well,
'Cause, I mean, all in all, you're the one that's putting the effort in. We're just saying, hey, do this, hey, do that.
the issue that I would run into is knowing what pieces I even have to work with. You know, this was built by somebody that knew these pieces intimately. You know, oh, I can take this piece and flip it upside down. It would make a great cave roof, you know? I would spend more time just looking for that shit, you know?
Right.
So then I say, get rid of it, keep it as a ditch. You could do more with a ditch than not. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, as long as you don't have all the other funky weird shit around it that you have to fight with.
Right. You know, taking this piece and
A Vault girl likes the vault too, or the
ditch
trench
pit,
too.
the ditch
Yeah.
pit. Make an underground pond. Just fill
There
the whole
you
thing
go.
with water, G4. Really screw with everybody. All right, so let's do this. Let's get rid of that piece. We're going to come in here and we're going to highlight all of that and put it all away. What's up, Plasman?
Hey, Plasman. We also have Melodious here too. I hadn't seen him yet.
Now stick an alien ship in there.
Stick an alien ship in there. That would be hilarious. If Strontium is here, I'd say that we could put like a big A-bomb right there.
Or a truck, just nicely put in the corner.
There's already a truck on the site. Oh, we could grab a plain fuselage and just crash it right there. Which is how the trench got there. A Christmas tree? Yes, yes he would. G4. Were your ears burning there, Strontium? Makes sense why the hole is shaped like that on the house. Problem is it would have definitely clipped the garage.
You have been summoned, Strontium.
Yeah, that won't work. What else do we have? No, pass.
That looks way too plain, Vic.
Thanks,
G4.
G4. Thanks, G4. Appreciate it, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Whoa.
sorry, I didn't need that out of my ear anyway.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was me.
He's placed a salty curse on G4's audio. Nice. You guys seeing this? Right here? The Megaton Nuke Vats Cam.
It's all right, Strontium. I just pressed the wrong button, mate. Leave me alone. It's playing my dials.
Yeah, Vault Girl, I could. That's what I was thinking, probably.
I think we should put a mini nuke in that little cavern there, that little trench. What do you think, Strontium? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Are you... Wow. I like it, Vic, but I think I've seen it somewhere before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know what would look good on top of there? A Christmas tree.
A shit ton of trees.
Especially green ones.
Oh, yeah. If I could have a settlement at any location that's not already a settlement, where would it be and why? You know, Lava, I already built a settlement at the one place that I really wanted a settlement that wasn't a settlement in vanilla. And that was Fairline Hills. Christmas trees are artificial, therefore I'm not concerned. And let me tell you, that is as big as you can scale a mini nuke.
What?
It will not let me go any bigger.
It's not the size of the mini nuke, it's the explosion.
Yeah, place anywhere, we can fix that.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, so the nuke won't work. I just trying to figure out a reason why there would be a big ass trench right here.
Put a couple of shovels. Maybe they're trying to dig a shelter.
Put a big boulder in there like a meteor.
It looks like it is not a placeable object. There, lava. No, that's just the explosion.
Heidi Nacho, how you doing, man?
Nacho!
Nacho man. Sorry.
Who's gonna be a nacho man?
Now we're showing our age.
Oh, yeah. Watch the
Really
camera.
showing
Your age
nacho
is
duck.
showing. Yeah, so the Liberty Prime nukes are not something that's placeable. I am
Why
not
not?
seeing.
Not fair.
Here we go. You could put a Liberty Prime buried all the way in there, and they were trying to dig him out.
Just have his head poking out.
Yeah.
You've been watching too many Transformer movies, Mikey.
Yeah, I know. I pretend I'm Optimus Prime when I'm by myself.
Oh man. All right. So mini nuke, no, gone.
Now Strontium's crying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that you can't build a cave. I mean, you can build a cave, but you have to have all the individual pieces and parts and flip shit upside down.
Yeah, but it does give people some scope if they download your mod and add it, Mike, that they can do that.
Could just put some water in the bottom of this hole. And you could certainly build over the top of it and build whatever the hell you wanted.
Yeah. I guess you could place a house or something on the top of it, which is scrappable or something. I don't know. Oh, no, that's already been done, isn't it? At Coastal Cottage.
Right? All right. Whose idea was it to come here? I don't wait.
Hey,
You can't blame me.
I voted for New Hagen Beach.
You were just making stuff up, Mikey. Come on.
I didn't throw names out there. I was name dropping.
Vic's got a very long list of places to go, Mike.
Can we do Sanctuary next and just build one? Oh, wait. Sorry. We did that joke already.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. That's so last week, Mikey.
Vault Girl was very patient about waiting for you to come here.
Yeah, she was. And we are more than happy to oblige.
See, he likes the settlements that are easy, Vault Girl. See, you've given him a nice challenge now.
What are you talking about? One of the first ones I did was the airport. I had to turn that into a fully functional settlement.
Did he want a scratch?
No, I'm just saying. If I were picking easy ones, it would have been Starlight.
Hey, Elijah, how you
Starlight and
doing?
Abernathy would probably be the easiest ones to do.
Yeah, Elijah.
I sort of can't understand why I haven't built here yet.
Somebody had done a challenge to build here and repair the house.
Oh, really?
That's
And
tough.
So, yeah. So I did that. And, well, I know who it was. It was Kevin Alabert.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like a huge challenge, but he kind of threw it out there because he likes to rebuild the houses and stuff. So, yeah, that was my one time I've built here seriously. And let me tell you, by the time you get done, especially when you're doing vanilla, you don't like the place very well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because building on some of the top of these like mounds and stuff that they've placed in here, you don't get to sink very far. It's just
Right.
there are definitely issues. Well,
It's
Vault
definitely
Girl,
a weird shaped boundary here, too. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's very long.
That's what she said.
I'm not touching it. I'm leaving that.
No,
That's what she said, too.
That's what she said too. Vault Girl, what would you like to see here?
A cave.
It already had a cave. Smart ass.
Well, we want a bigger cave, don't we, Mike?
Yes. Just make the whole fucking settlement a cave.
Make the house
Make the whole
scrappable.
settlement a bomb crater. Yeah, I'm with Nacho. Make that house scrappable. It's annoying. You could do with some trees, though, I think, and some green grass. It'd be lovely.
Can we put some happy little birds?
I mean, who could live there? It's dwarfs or what? It's a tiny little cave. Thanks, Nacho. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That crater, you could do all kinds of stuff with that with the right mods. Maybe you should make a challenge series, Vic. You know, people can download your settlement mods that you've done and build something there.
Yeah, that'd be a good challenge.
Mm.
Yeah. Making the cave bigger.
Oh, Astronom, we love you.
Ball Girl says, wouldn't mind if it was wider.
A wider trench, huh?
Ah.
My question is how did that truck have enough speed to plow through that house after coming up this hill?
Damn good question.
It wasn't easy, but he got there.
Apparently.
With a little bit of effort and a can-do attitude.
Maybe he came down the hill, not up.
How do you drive a truck?
Badly.
Apparently.
I
like
need to
that.
make the trench big enough so we can make a walkout basement.
Yeah, why not make a Disney World here? Big.
Disney World? Nice.
Magic Castle.
Can we put a teacup ride in there?
Did Nuka World have a teacup ride?
They did. Something similar.
You probably could
Thank
then.
you.
Hey, not enough. Welcome to the stream. Just wide enough to be able to place a foundation floor with walls. Well,
Yeah, you see, folk
Nothing
girls
specific,
thinking
though.
already.
Oh, believe me, when he was doing this, I put a couple ideas in my head.
Good.
Now, don't be getting any ideas in your head either. Oh, shit, too late.
I never have ideas in my head. Haven't you listened to the show?
They're in his head, in your head. Sorry.
I actually just saw a really cool video of that band that redid the song. There's a little boy in the front, and he took him out of the crowd and sang with him.
Nice.
Not something you would expect, from a big band.
Right.
so right now it's about 2 wide at the bottom and probably 3 wide at the top. Just a guesstimation there.
That's okay. You use grinded, that'll be no problem. Or floor pieces would be fine.
Mm-hmm. With the Place Anywhere tool, you can do anything.
Mm-mm. Welcome to Xbox.
Yeah. So about 3.5, I guess, at the widest. Now, of course, these aren't perfectly snapped together. I just kind of threw them there, but we're just looking at rough ideas here anyway, so.
Oh, I'm thinking bunker.
That's what everybody does. There's a bunker.
Yeah.
You gotta do something neat and original, Mikey. You can add all kinds of original ideas.
How about a
I did
grave
an
for
institute
local
listening
folk?
post there. All right, Lava. Yeah, I did an Institute
All right.
listening post hidden behind a
Talk
secret
later, love.
door.
A whole underground settlement. That would be cool. I'm with you, Strontium.
Yeah,
Have
because
we
we don't
still-
have that Vault 88.
A whole settlement near a crater. That's a pretty original idea.
Oh, I know. How about we drop this thing down to just above sea level, except right around the edges of the build area?
Let's just make a water world.
Yay!
Stripper club? Nice.
Only if Costner comes to visit, right?
Alright, let's get rid of those.
Okay, oh yeah, okay, that probably says a little bit more about you than we need to know, but never mind.
Nice. Hi, Liz. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Liz.
How about I build a base for the hippies for the Save the Trees?
Yeah, but
activist.
instead of trees, it's save the robots. I think that's a nice original idea there, Mikey.
Oh.
Do the robots need saving?
Apparently.
There was
Otherwise,
a
why
whole
would you-
faction that's saving the robot.
Here's a piece that doesn't belong. Ha ha, you bastard. Look at all this huge shit that is under the ground taking up polys.
Good Lord.
See, Vault Girl's got the same idea I do. Use the trench as a basement. Like a walkout basement would be awesome.
Nuke the whales.
There is a whalebone that's vanilla that you can put in there.
You did get everyone tonight, Liz.
Nice, Nacho. Okay, that explains the dog settlement now. I understand a little bit more, right? That's fine.
Well, this should give you a... Oh my god. Look at this massive cliff face here, right? And what do we see above ground? Just that little bit.
Be right back. I gotta go check out a deck.
All right.
I'm sorry. Did he say you have to go check out that dick?
Yeah, I just wondered what he just said there. No.
There you go. Build on that.
Wow, that's massive.
Hey, I told you I wanted to do a Libertalia type of build where I had to build off a cliff of a rock.
That's bigger than your hole, Vic.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's one of those items that you'd never be able to place in any settlement. would
No.
you?
Yet it's in like half a dozen mods.
Exactly, Liz. I don't know what Gary just said then, but we just kind of went, okay.
Sure, Gary, have fun with that.
See, Volker's already got tons of ideas of what she's going to build here.
Trying not to read what her ideas are because when it comes time for me to do this, I want total originality. A wine cellar. That's what I'm building. A wine cellar.
I would just like to be a fly on the wall for somebody that downloads this mod and loads it up and goes, what the?
Yeah, that would pretty much be it, too. What did they do here? Yeah, that it is, Plasman. That it is.
It's all right. Mikey would take a good. You'd take a good go at drinking all the wine in that cellar, wouldn't he, Mike?
Oh, hell yeah. Lock myself in there. Bunch of Moscato.
You wouldn't see him for years.
Little warm bath, couple candles. You'll never hear from me again.
See, he's already got it all sorted out.
And a laptop to watch G4 videos.
Oh, Mike. Now you're
What
talking.
did I miss? Streaming Christmas.
Well, we don't know what. Mike, can you clarify what you said before you left?
We could have swore we heard you say you had to go check out a dick.
My deck. The wooden structure that goes on the back of the house.
Whatever you want to describe it as, it's okay with us.
We're having
Must have been
a
your
thunderstorm
accent.
here, and my wife thought she heard the big clang, so I had to go out there and check. There was a couple little branches down. Apparently, they were hit hard enough to make all kinds of noise.
What's wrong with your eye, Gary? It seems to be winking a bit, Mike.
Got something in your eye, man? You okay? Hey, Josepha.
Yeah, my deck had wood.
Go. We've all been there.
Well, the trench is definitely bigger.
You got to look after your deck, Mike.
I don't know about you guys, but I scrub my deck as much as possible.
I don't look after it. Who will?
Yeah, you gotta watch about scrubbing your deck too often.
You'll go
You get
blind.
special stuff for that.
It could get really weathered.
Oh, that just happens anyway.
You have to be careful of dry rot.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Debris. We don't want debris. Wet rock, cobblestone.
Well, look at all the deck experts in the chat.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's got bumps on his deck.
Sorry, Joseph, you probably joined at the completely wrong time.
We're only talking about Gary's deck. It might have been damaged.
Foothills, rubble, rock.
Yeah, something banged it onto his decks or something, I don't know.
Deck not working properly, something like that.
Maybe he needs a deck specialist.
Need a deck Tony.
Ow, nacho sandpaper, really?
Oh, we know he's into torture and stuff. I think what he was saying right there is that when a branch fell on his deck, means he was sword fighting and made a loud noise.
Watch his microphone suddenly not work now.
I figure you guys will eventually get it all out of your system.
Yeah, I know Gary's accent's awesome.
Very Canadian, right?
I never said that. Oh no, here we go.
Well, if you wanted the trench wider and longer, there you go.
Yeah, it's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Oh, wait. Not that kind of trench.
No.
So Gary, I know this might be a personal question, but how big is your deck?
Well, it's pretty impressive. 22 feet by 22 feet.
Holy dolly.
And how often does your deck get used?
Daily.
Just as people walking all over it all the time, Mike.
Yeah, it's the problem is for a lot of
Can't
years.
keep my wife
for-
off my deck.
Yeah, yeah. Except for a lot of years, he used it as a party deck, and that was just no good.
That really wore me out.
He used to try to get as many people on his deck as possible.
Yeah.
And that's why there's a little green on the edges.
I think that's a whole series on YouTube. How big is your deck?
No, damn it. There.
You could put a whole lot of containers in that trench, Vic.
Just like drop random containers in there.
Or you could build a deck there, I guess.
Yeah, you can build a hell of a deck. Yeah, the trick is getting the right deck to fill the trench.
Well, Gary's kind of an expert. He could help you with that, man.
Yeah.
He's been laying deck for a long time.
Haven't we all? What, this corner here? It's supported. We'd have to move this debris out of the way. There we go.
Yeah, maybe it's a male thing. Liz, men like to check their decks probably daily.
We even play with our decks once in a while.
Oh, you're talking about the one over here. Yeah, that was all floating. It's because as soon as I bring back all the crap that I hid.
Oh, jeez.
And those that do are oftentimes embarrassed to admit how much experience they have with their deck.
It is fairly low maintenance, though, Gary, you must admit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the best kind of deck to have, really low maintenance.
Some have artificial decks.
Yeah, I just have to feel sorry for them. There's nothing that can be quite the good old fashioned natural deck.
Oh, no, it's got to be natural, man.
Bring it,
But-
Josepha. We want to hear it.
Have you guys ever seen the double deckers? Oh my god, that's some
Oh.
hot stuff right there.
Oh.
Stop it, Gary.
So now you're talking about professionals right there. Double deckers. Then
There
you
used
have
to
the
be a
ones
show in the
that,
70s called the Double Deckers, I think.
Yeah,
then
everyone.
you have some who have a deck in the front and deck in the back.
Everyone can appreciate a wet deck, though.
That is true.
You got to be careful on a wet deck, though, in case you fall.
It's true.
I do switch hands, and I'm so good at it I gain a stroke.
What are you talking about now, Gary?
Well,
Yeah, Gary, you had to bring it that way. didn't you?
Plasman asked me if I switch hands when I work on my deck.
You had to bring it down to that level, didn't you, man?
I was just answering a simple question.
Well, we now know Gary's ambidextrous.
Whoa.
Well, there's something to be said for lying on the deck in the sunshine, I guess.
Yeah, you got to be careful with your deck out in the sun, though.
Oh, yeah.
Becomes faded.
So, Gary, how often does your deck get serviced? I mean,
You know,
Are you taking
really
good
have
care
a-
of your deck?
I really have a serious appreciation of my deck, and I have to say that try to service just as absolutely often as possible. When I got nothing better to do, I'm servicing my deck.
Nice. Did your
The
wife
big
help
question
you?
is,
Did your
Gary-
wife help you with that?
Look, I told her years ago, whether you're going to help me or not, the deck's going to get serviced. So you
Nice.
might as well just help out, and they'll get done faster.
The big question, Gary, is we know you know how to service your deck, but have you serviced other people's deck?
it's like a new business opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, are we starting a new business venture? Or the real question is, Mikey, are you looking for Gary to service your deck?
My deck hasn't been serviced in over 16 years, so it's very welcomed.
Here's the thing. You know, I don't like to judge, but I will say a man that can't service his own deck, he's got serious problems.
Like the Green Day song, when masturbation's lost its fun. It's just fucking lazy. And I'm lazy.
What would you call your company, Gary, if you know, into kind of deck, you know?
Went into deck
Maintenance.
servicing.
When in deck?
Gary's deck servicing.
We love decks.
Yeah, the problem is that there are some places that won't,
Decks are-
you know, you have to have like a license to service a deck.
Only in
Well,
certain
If you're going to get
states.
paid for it anyway.
I mean, Nevada just, they let anybody service decks.
Right?
Yeah, Joseph, I'll put some money into for Mikey's donation. It's fine. That's awful. He hasn't had his deck serviced in 16 years.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised your deck still stands.
I'm surprised. I know how to use my deck once in a while.
It must be a weird color if it hasn't been serviced in 16
Yeah,
years.
no kidding. I think it's turned like a shade of blue.
Yes.
I think the big thing there, Liz, is that you have to make sure that that your deck servicing materials are clean, so that you're not adding any like rot or anything like that to the deck.
Yeah, the deck's got to meet code, doesn't it, really?
And never ever mix materials from one deck to the other.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want someone coming along and breaking your deck.
That's the worst.
Excuse me.
Dang, I'm gonna get a copyright strike because frickin'
Sorry,
G4's
man.
phone rings.
That was my phone. I couldn't find the button to mute either.
Deck doctors, I like it.
Protect your deck. God, you guys are awesome. That's damn straight, Strontium. It should be the national anthem, that one. Be right back, guys. I'm just going to answer this call.
All right.
Oof. I just need a little umbrella. It's all right, Nacho. I'll say it again. I'll say it again. It's not the size of your deck. It's the parties you throw on it.
Well, here at Gary's Deck Emporium, we only hire the best deck doctors. I mean, we have Chastity over here and Starlight.
Nice. From House Kid Floor Half 02. Why are those? Workshop relaxation object? What the? Oh yeah, if you don't trim around your deck, then that could cause all kinds of problems.
And actually, when you do trim around your deck, it makes your deck look bigger.
Huh? Yeah. It's all about like forced perspective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Your boy.
All right, Liz.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I had to have a lie down. All this deck talk was just making me tired.
I've heard that, spend too much time on your deck and you get really tired.
Well, Gary does a lot.
Kind of happens to us all of a sudden, too. And it does tend to make you want to have a smoke after all that work on the deck.
Nice.
Not good for your eyes, though, mate. Makes your eyes go a bit weird.
Yeah, very true.
Especially in the bright sunlight. What do your neighbours think about you kind of, doing maintenance on your deck, mate?
I think they can really appreciate it. I mean, a man that can really take care of his deck, I mean, who doesn't appreciate that? I mean, sure, would they rather not watch me, maintenance it all the time, but, hey, who knows?
They'd probably just go, Gary's doing it again.
Yeah, Gary's back maintenance his deck again. That guy.
Just won't leave that deck alone.
Always out and about, waving his deck around.
Oh, dear. Did it make your hair stand up on end, Stronium, or? Jeez, that's a big hole, Vic.
I know. That's what she said.
It makes it even more strange. How did that truck get in there now? Somebody's going to look at the mud and go, what the?
Yep.
Yeah. How did that truck get there?
It's got a hole so big you can fit a truck in it.
Nacho, do you live next to Gary, do you?
Yeah, but I'm going to leave that for the end user. I know that the hole needs a deck in it, but that's not for me to do.
You don't go around sticking your deck in every hole?
No.
Depends what the hole looks like, really.
Right? Well, and some owners of holes don't really like decks around their holes, so...
Yeah, it's an acquired taste, really.
And some are very particular on what deck goes in their hole.
Exactly, absolutely. I saw some floating debris here. That really would have screwed stuff up, huh? Let's just put it down at the bottom of the hole.
Gary's would probably fit in there, though, Stronium.
I'd be a tight fit.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Mike, you like that one.
Was that a little mean?
No, it's about appropriate. That's right. Some people are very particular on what hole they put their deck in.
Sure, absolutely.
As long as it's clean and warm.
Define clean and warm.
Well, there's no Mylark babies in it, so there's no creepy crawlies around
That's
it.
a good thing.
There's nothing worse than sticking your deck in a hole and finding little crabs.
Yeah, that's a problem that this hole has, is that it does have some crabs in it. So you're definitely gonna have to be careful, when building your deck around here.
I know, Stronium, right? I've been to Thailand. I know about the ladies that have their decks.
There's nothing worse than being surprised by a lady who has a deck.
Is that a nice surprise or what, Mikey?
We'll just leave it at a surprise.
You can build damage borers in that hole, can you?
I'm liking it. I mean, you could do almost an elevated settlement on that.
Okay. Joseph, I will stop making deck jokes for 5 minutes. We'll talk about holes instead.
All right, I'm setting the timer.
You'd want to be looking where you're going if you're walking along there, because suddenly you get to the straight over. You'd be in Vic's hole.
No, that's a like actual quarry rock. I don't want a quarry rock in my hole.
No, it hurts.
All right. God, I've been at this like a fucking hour and a half, and I don't feel like I've actually accomplished anything.
I don't know. It's the best hole I've seen in Fallout 4. I got to say, what do you reckon, guys?
I'll go for that.
Joseph, to answer your question, absolutely. Way too much. Not lately, though.
I have to say,
Oh my god, I haven't
Giuseppe.
played Borderlands in so long.
I played Borderlands and didn't care for it.
Which one?
Never heard of it. Just kidding. I have played it for like a couple hours with my cousin. The first one. That was a long time ago, though.
Second one's better. Much better.
I've heard that before.
The Handsome Gary.
Hey, thanks, Nacho.
Is that what it's called? Or Handsome something?
Huh? I didn't do it.
I think it's a game best played with other people.
Well,
I didn't care for the graphic style of it.
yeah, that puts a lot of people off.
I think those claptraps are freaking hilarious, though.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of characters in that, especially two that are just crazy funny.
I love how they introduced the bosses. They introduced one boss. I forget what the hell his name was, and little subtitle underneath it goes, "He's not your friend."
Yeah, Handsome Jack. Yeah. Wow, look at Vic getting creative now.
Those are all going to be scrappable.
No, I'm gonna leave them just like this, just to fuck with everybody.
Brilliant idea.
All right, so let's take a look at this. So yeah, crate large aqua rusty.
I think Borderlands 2 was the first game I ever modded, actually. You can mod the heck out of it. Build your own guns, etc.
That must have been
Whoa.
an Xbox thing.
Yeah, it is, because you have to kind of make a save, like 360, make a save, and then jump on a PC to do it. Wow, that's a lot of crates.
It never made sense that he was only hauling 2 of them.
I agree. Is the timer over? You're the one that asked for the timer, Josepha.
What's the matter? We're not entertaining if we're not talking about decks?
Oh, I see what you're doing, Vic. That's pretty tricky. You notice Gary's gone all quiet now.
Yeah.
I'm admiring Vic's whole work.
It's impressive, isn't it?
Say it's been a while since I've seen somebody fill a hole quite so thoroughly.
If anybody can fill a hole, it's Vic.
I've been known to fill a decent hole a time or two.
See what he started, Gary? Well, one comment. There's been about 20 minutes of content there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big truck, Plasman.
Sure. I may get rid of some of it, but I'd rather have it here and work with it than... Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yes, Ron, it dropped its big load, didn't it?
Yeah. In the hole.
That's where you always want the big loads to go.
Gary, is your deck multifunctional, or it's just a deck?
Well, it only functions as a deck, but I found a lot of uses and functions for my deck.
Right, you know. Would you like to kind of share some of those functions, or are we just going to leave it there?
Well, my deck's always great for a barbecue.
Hmm.
I always like to bring it out during that time period.
It's a good trick.
A lot of times I'll bring my deck out when we're, maybe playing cards or, stuff like that.
Drinking.
Oh, there's quite often there's a lot of drinking done on my deck.
You cook with your deck. Wow. You better be careful. Don't want to get too much fire around your deck.
Gary, you're not a redhead, are you?
No. No.
You could call this Coastal Cottage the deck edition.
Oh, the note you put in this, you gotta watch where you put your deck. From Stu.
Yes, the Stu has a massive deck. Certainly does. Wraps around the whole side of the house.
Yeah.
I heard Stu's deck was so big that he had to go to another settlement.
Yeah. He did. That he did, Mikey.
Okay, Gary might be able to help you with that, Josepha. Give you some tips.
Oh, wow. Yeah, weird seepage out of your deck is not a good thing.
Oh, definitely not.
You probably need to see a deck doctor.
Well, I mean,
nothing worse than a drippy deck.
Yeah, seepage leads to rotting, and then next thing you know, your deck is just like, it's just not going to be useful for anybody anymore.
Yeah.
And a man is just not a man without a good, proper deck.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
I miss my deck. You know, living in an apartment complex, I don't really have a deck that I can, you know, go and use very often.
Yeah, you could use somebody else's deck, though, Vic.
Well, yeah, but it just doesn't feel the same using somebody else's deck.
Life's all about compromises, right?
Yeah, my deck's ribbed for her pleasure, though.
Oh, nice. A little extra safety so that, you know, she doesn't slide off.
That's right.
So you have a safe deck, do you? All right. Your deck's protected, is it?
Oh, you always have to have good protection with your deck.
Yeah, no one wants that. I totally agree now, Joe.
What's your opinion, Gary? Do you think you should what's better? What looks better, like a light deck or a darker colored deck? What do you reckon?
I mean, it's really, you know,
We're talking about staining your
Yeah.
deck?
it really depends on, you know, like Mikey said, what you're into. I mean, some people like darker decks. They think like, they're more impressive or something. And some people like lighter decks.
I tell you that it's a myth about the darker decks.
Mikey sounds like he's
Being
talking from
bigger.
first-hand experience.
Yeah, but 16 years ago.
Hey, DJ.
DJ, how you doing? We're just talking about decks. You got any deck stories?
Yeah.
No, the darker decks looks getting popular now. I don't know, maybe not where you guys are, but yeah.
Yeah. They are.
Ooh. Are we talking about the it's not real wood Plasman?
Hey, Helene, how are you? Hi.
Hey, Helene.
Hello, Halloween.
You got to be careful with that Strontium. They won't treat your deck as nicely as your friends will.
But then again, some friends will just use you for your deck.
That's very true.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just good to be used, right?
Yeah.
True.
Some people are deck deficient, mate, so.
No, you can't use a marker to color your deck there, Nacho.
That's what the kids are there for, Nacho, especially in the school holidays. It gives them something to do.
Now, speaking from experience, never show your deck in a school.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
Yeah.
Why, they don't get it? They don't appreciate it?
I don't let
No.
kids play on my deck either, so.
Oh,
Too
yeah.
dangerous.
Never let the kids play on the deck. I mean, a lot of places, most places, there's even laws for that stuff.
Yeah, you have to be careful. The hell is that? A Steam T-Pipe Tiny Socket 01. Really? Are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? No, we're not talking about those kinds of decks.
Well, I'd like to say that my deck is Magic.
Magic Mike's deck, yeah.
Alright. Now what to do about this house?
Oh, I bet Strontium's deck would look great with a tree tattooed to it.
We don't help with that too. We go come in the night time and help put a tree on your deck.
Whoa.
What type? What kind of tree would it be? Wow.
Fix the housing problem.
Just put a big rock in it. There you go. That's it. Fixed. Don't have to repair that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, build on top of this rock. Sweet Jesus. You have to admit it'd be kind of fun to decorate with this stuff. I just wouldn't want to be the guy that has to come back and fill in all the little gaps, you know? Let's see what this one looks like. No. They're all too big.
That's what she said.
Cliff Coast 02.
How many times I've heard that about my deck?
That your deck was too big?
That's just jealousy, man. Just
Yeah.
jealousy.
That's
Then you woke up.
sure that's what it was.
Did you bump your head, man?
I mean, my thought is you can never have too big of a deck.
The problem is that it can really overtake your yard.
Well, I can tell you this much: with a really big deck, you do a lot less mowing.
Good point.
Yeah. Yeah, but where do the children play then?
Over the neighbor's place. That way I can spend more time maintaining my deck.
I'm sure you do, Stronium. I'm sure you do. I really hate this house. Do we have to keep the house? It is Coastal Cottage, though, huh? I can't exactly wipe out the cottage.
The cottage.
Right?
Damn it.
Coastal, no cottage.
And the problem is that it's all a bunch of itty bitty pieces. It's like the house that we had at Murkwater.
Right? There's not much for it or left with it, you know.
Hey, Captain, how you doing?
Hey, JPIC.
JPIC, how you doing?
We could just leave the front face of it. Get rid of everything else. Just leave the door.
Just say it's heritage listed. Say it have the front.
Alright, let's see here. Deco main.
Why don't you make it so when you open the front door, you just kind of go straight down into
the hole?
The abyss.
Make sure I don't have anything hidden. Alright, good. Yeah, but it's not called just Coastal Spot. Stronium. Yeah, there's markers here. Then again, there's also markers now floating in the air here. So we'll have to move this marker there, put it down on the ground. The Mirelurks are going to have a hell of a time down here.
Oh my goodness. You know, Japik, he's not going to make a pond in the kind of sinkhole.
I could put water down on the bottom. Just a little bit down there. Enough to drop
Well,
maybe
for the
a
Mirelurks
purifier.
to swim in.
Right? Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, hello, Wadworks. All right, sounds good, Josepha. It's always good to insure your deck.
Just ask Garrick.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, anybody that's has a deck knows that you got to take care of that, and however you need, you possibly can. So if it's insurance for you, then you should definitely use it.
Japik, have you got a pirate flag on your deck, mate?
Oh, that's a brilliant question.
I'm assuming Japik has a deck.
Oh, Jeppy, do you have a deck?
I'm sure he has.
That's how it works.
Where'd it go?
What? That's ridiculous, Japik. Wow. You're so... Oh, that's not nice. That's not good. You're like Vic then.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to admire other people's decks.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I was thinking it's Trondheim, I just didn't say it. Oh, fuck. Ah, cool. Great registration, man. Great license plate.
Why? Hey, Gas. That's the one I want. Puddle.
Howdy, guy.
Lake Forest. No.
Hey, guys, how you doing, man?
Creek.
What's up, yes?
Pond. There we go.
Hey, Brian, how you doing, man?
Oh, Brian's here. Brian, do you have a deck?
In Canada?
In Canada.
Couldn't resist with the water.
Are you serious, Brian? You haven't got a deck?
Oh, Brian's deckless too.
And
Would
proper
you be able to
care.
buy? Go. Sorry, go. I see what you did, Vic. That looks as though it's coming out the truck.
It's actually supposed to be higher than that, but
Brian doesn't need one or want one. But Gary could build you a new one.
Oh, I'm a deck master. I can tell you all kinds of things about decks.
You have so much fun with them.
That's right.
That is one thing Gary's good at is handling decks.
ooh, it's a mighty deck.
Yeah, but Brian, what do you do after you finished working on your car?
Some people have decks right next to their garages.
Now that makes sense, that water, man, because it would have run down in there.
Right.
Yep.
And there's your source for your purifier.
I get the sense that Brian's not a fan of the deck, Gary.
I guess not. Maybe his wife doesn't like decks either.
Yeah, Japik, a deck that size would take some maintenance. It's like a mega deck.
So I mean, that's like mythical proportions for a deck. I mean, my deck's only, 484 square foot, and I mean, it's big enough for my wife for sure.
Gets the job done, doesn't it?
It definitely gets the job done. We've had so much fun with my deck, it's not even funny.
Wife can get all spread out all over the deck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I think that's the case no matter how big the size of the deck. People just once they get on the deck, they just want to, take advantage of the whole thing. And I'm certainly not complaining. I mean,
well, how do you go to the bathroom, Brian? Oh, did you? That's pretty cool, JP. Hey, Lava, welcome back.
You met a new Aussie today, Jubik. What's going on? Sorry about that.
See, that's a good amount of water right there.
Be right back.
All right.
You need to have that plasman because Brian would come around and just loiter away.
All right, Strontium, have a great night, buddy.
See you, Stronium. Take care, bud.
All right, so I'm going to take a quick break here.
Okay, Joseph. See you later.
Have a great night, Josepha.
Nothing wrong with tree hugger, Stronium. You're just biased.
All right, let me save this and I'll be right back.
Okay, Mikey, we can talk about him now. He's gone.
All right. Can you believe that he said he had a big deck? I bet he has a small deck.
Yeah, mate, as if.
I'm back.
Oh, hang on. The other. Shh, Gary's back. Don't talk about him, okay? Hey, MJ, how you doing, man? We can talk about Vic, though, Gary, because he can't hear us.
Excellent.
Mikey was just saying he reckons he's got a big deck, but we don't believe him.
I think he left his deck at his old house.
I think you're right.
How shame.
I bet he left his old house because he was caught playing with his deck while looking at his neighbor.
No, I was in poor maintenance. That's probably why. Never got used.
Nothing worse than an unused deck.
He's probably going to see the neighbor's deck. That's probably where he's going. When he comes back, let's just all pretend we're not here. How's your lovely wife today, Gary, anyway? How's she going?
She's fabulous. As all wives are.
Oh my, you do as you're told and you'll be fine, right?
That's right.
It's when you overstep the mark, mate. That's when you get kind of, it all goes south.
In a hurry.
Jabik knows your wife, apparently.
Yeah, I met her today.
Oh, really? Okay. Ah, that's the Aussie you met today. Okay, gotcha. Shh, he's come back. Shh.
Hey, where'd all you assholes go? You know, I do live in a one-bedroom apartment. I could be standing on the other side of the apartment and hear you guys talking.
Yeah, you should have heard the shit G4 was talking about.
Oh, yeah. He's always talking shit.
He knows, man.
All right, let's see. What do we got going on here?
Well, you heard right, JPEG. You heard right.
Hey, MJ, welcome to the stream. And let's see, what else did I miss? From Japan. All right, cool. Awesome.
Gary's wife would have to be an awesome lady to put up with his dick shenanigans, I think.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yes, absolutely, JPEG.
Oh, behave yourself. Denise is here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Brian's here too. Oh, my goodness.
No, see, Denise enjoys hanging out on a good deck. I'm sure of it.
Hello.
Denise likes a good deck conversation as much as anybody.
A good dick conversation?
No! God, no! What the hell? This is a public thing.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Jeez, Denise!
Oh, shit.
Oh my God!
Is that what you said?
No! We would never be having a dick conversation on my chat. We're talking about decks.
See, that's what started all of this. See?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just woke up.
Well, good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be dirty.
That's all right.
We'll allow it this time.
I'm a dirty old lady.
Well, hello to you too, Denise.
Oh, God.
That could have went better if we tried.
Nope. Could not have gone any better.
Well,
Oh,
hello,
wow.
everyone.
Wow.
Sorry.
No, it's
chat.
quite all right.
I said the
Perfect.
D word.
It was perfect.
Well, they're all,
Oh, my God.
with that name.
All right, Lava. Look in the About page on my Discord channel, and it will direct you from there. So that you can get in on the frivolity and fun that we're having here.
How are you today, Denise? How's things?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I had a really good day, and then I pooped out about 7, so I got a few hours of a nap.
I knew the poop deck was going to come in someplace.
Yeah.
Hi, Mikey.
Hello.
Did you get my message just now?
I did.
Okay. So you're the
Yeah.
boss man, so you know.
I am not the boss man at all. Gary calls all the shots.
Oh, okay.
There's shots.
Is that how it is in y'all's relationship?
Yes, he's the dominant one. I'm just the submissive.
Okay. All right.
There's shots.
Wait a minute, we're doing shots now? Nice.
You doing all right, gaming?
No, I'm doing fantastic, yeah. All this talk about decks is making me tired, though.
Hey.
What
You're,
gaming? You I forgot to ask you if you share your first name.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem at all.
I didn't
Lava,
know.
go scroll all the way up to the welcome page, the very top, and there's a wee bit of instruction up there for you. Scrap wood
Hi, Lava.
4.
I just noticed he said hello. I'm sorry. I'm just slow processing. Yeah, I'm sorry, gaming. I thought I knew your first name.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's actually on my Twitter. So yeah.
Yep.
But Vic stole my name for his character.
I did, and I elevated his name to the near status of like demigodhood.
okay. So how do I find your Twitter? Let me see.
I'm getting there, Nacho. Deco main. Screw
I
it.
love all your videos, gaming. You put them out so quick. I can't hardly keep up. Of course, that's a good thing. You know?
Yes, my roommate. Yeah, my buddy that came over. Yeah, that's it, JPEG.
That's all right. You just pick and choose when you get a minute. I know. I should slow down on my content, but I haven't got a problem, honest.
Oh, so many nice comments on my videos today. Oh, I put up a video and
Yeah, I think so too, JPEG.
such nice things. Oh, we went in Nasty Bonds' stream last night. We had so much fun in there. He's such a nice guy, you know.
Who?
Having got to know him a little bit better. Nasty
Dino?
Bonds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what yeah.
Nasty Bones. I keep calling him Bonzi, you know, like the Fonzie.
Bonsai.
Yeah. Nasty Bonzi. And Vic's like, you're saying it wrong, Denise.
Nah. Lava, on the welcome channel that you're on where you just said hello, scroll all the way up to the top. There's a wee bit of instruction up there. It's a pinned little note up there.
You speaking Scottish now, Vic?
Apparently. Sweet Lord. All right.
Yeah, so I put up the video where it showed the Snappy House Kit update and what it did to the house and everything. Because I thought it was just so funny, I couldn't pass it up.
Oh, shit.
Well, gaming, you know what it did because it did the same thing to your build.
Yeah, I know. The asylum is gone now. It's just bits and pieces all over the place.
Yeah, I mentioned you in the video and put a link there to your channel as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. Because, well, you're the only one, too, that I was talking to about it that, like, had the same thing happen.
Yep.
You know.
Are you not getting any audio to the video there, Lava? That's weird.
There's other people, too, that happened to.
Yeah, and it's I had two menus. I had the menu, the Snappy House Kids menu showing up twice in my. That's fixed. That's been fixed now too. So I was wondering if it was loading twice, and because it was giving me other issues. So.
Well, I couldn't figure out why I had no audio on the stream. I had paused it by accident.
Jesus.
Do you think it was buffering, Gary, or what?
Yeah, I was sitting there like, man, Vic's got talent. He's just fucking frozen there. He's not moving at all. He's like the one of those street dudes.
I'm like a mime.
Yeah, he's next thing you know, he's gonna paint himself all silver and shit.
Yeah, Stu's short for Stuart Japik. Oh, Gary, you and technology, man.
It was pretty awesome.
Oh, you're great, mate. That's fantastic. Too busy focusing on your decks, eh?
I'm telling you, I was.
Okay, yeah. I knew your name, gaming. I don't know. I just had a brain fart, I guess.
That's all right. It happens to me all the time.
Is it something that you don't want, like, spoken, like, on live chat, or just?
No. I don't mind. It doesn't
I just
bother
want to
me.
make sure, because I don't want to start saying it or something, and then you'd be like,
I've been called far worse.
Then his name, yeah.
yeah, I like that. I've always liked that name. It's a cute name, you know.
That's why I'm in this chat, because I'm a sensitive soul.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me get my my wading boots out here because that shit's getting thick.
I liked focusing on Helene. Is it Helene or Helene?
Yeah, Helene was here before. I don't know if she's still around.
Yeah, she's such
I
a
only saw the one comment.
she's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady.
She's
I have not yet fully met her, so I was disappointed she left already.
Well, she lives in Denmark, so
That's awesome.
Well, she's put such lovely comments on some of my videos, and
Night, Lava.
All right,
Hey,
Lava.
oh, good night, Lava. I was trying to watch some of her videos. I
Let's try
think
this.
she used a handheld camera on her.
I'm not sure how she does things, but I'm happy to help out
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. I hope she can get a recording device that's a bit better to show off her work. You know. Makes me wish I was rich. I'd just send it on out. Like, here you go.
All right.
But
So
there you are. See, she's listening all the time.
Oh, is she in the stream?
Yeah, she's in the chat.
There she is.
Aw.
Glad she didn't leave. Later, Lava. In case you can hear us.
Where's that?
Elena Gary wants an introduction.
There it is. Like, why am I not in the stream? Here I am. How'd you get a dislike on the stream? Good lord.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
worry about it.
that was the
Probably
douchebag from earlier.
was that the 12-year-old?
Yeah.
The very special
The guy that
individual. That one.
came in begging to be banned.
There she is. Oh, and JPEG's in here too. Yay, and Nacho. And Plaz. And who else? Mr. Struntian.
Strontium went to bed.
Oh, well. Here I am sing-songing his name. He went to bed on me. Oh, JPEG. Well, you know we love you, even with that beard.
No, especially with that beard. Are you kidding?
Yeah, for real.
His beard is epic.
I have to tease him about it, you know. A little tease now and then.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know what it is about Vic's haircut, though. It just, for some reason, it just makes me want to give him a great big freaking hug. One of those haircuts.
Hmm.
All right, so got that. Got that.
This is making a mod. Is this underneath the ground? Are you under the ground?
This is Coastal Cottage.
The cave fell in, Denise.
Yeah.
It collapsed.
What?
Yeah. See? No more cave.
Did you
Have a look.
Now it's a huge trench with water in the bottom.
Nacho.
Thanks, Nacho. Yeah, mate, it's a lot of fun doing those videos, actually. And it's a lot of fun, actually, finding people's channels and really spending some time watching their videos. So a lot of very talented people out there.
It is. I love those kind of videos that showcase, smaller channels, whether it be mentioning them in a video or just doing up a whole video to show your appreciation.
There's a lot of other people as well, but some of them are not posting at the moment or not on a regular basis. So I'd love to do a few more, but anyway, next couple I think you're going to like.
Yeah, it's really great series, actually.
Your friends over, is it Sarah and Ben? The ones that reviewed my Hat House video.
Oh, yeah.
I was so sweet. I was so caught off guard by that. It was just amazing. What a wonderful surprise that was.
It was a good little build, Denise. I would never have thought of using hearts to build something, but there you go.
Thanks. I mentioned that last night in Nasty Bones stream. How like 4 people was like, hey, we want to see that Hat House, and I was like, well, I can't put the link on there because I'm not a boss man or a moderator. I was like, well, it's just on my channel. You have to go find it. I didn't know what else to do, but hopefully they found it all right.
I'm sure they did.
I trying to,
and they can watch all the videos in between too. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I do like that little build. I mean, it's not anything too outlandish. Something small and simple, but those hats really were kind of hard to work with because you couldn't get them. You'd set them upright and then they'd fall over. And so, but now I'm trying to do the little old lady that lived in the shoe. So I'm trying to make a shoe.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good idea.
I'm trying to make a shoe house, and it's been really kind of hard.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah. You have to place each individual egg?
That don't even sound like fun.
Slope.
You're so welcome, Helene. No, just keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job.
Keep on keeping on, Elaine. You're doing a good job. Oh, and another lovely surprise. Guess who popped in Nasty Bones' stream last night?
Mikey.
No, it was the insane Sheklador. We haven't seen him in forever. And he stayed in there for like, was it 2 hours or something?
I haven't watched any of his stuff for a long time.
Yeah, he's so busy. I mean, he tries to, stay involved with building and the community as much as he can in his spare time. But he had sent me like 10 videos of the little lights. He made like little butterflies and little pigs and ducks made out of the neon lights. Some were modded and some weren't. But I had been trying to figure out how to make a butterfly, and he's like, well, you're probably just not going to be able to do it unless you use that copy pasta or whatever. And I was like, I'll just use Place Anywhere. But
no, Rage, I have not touched the castle yet.
Hello, Rage. Oh,
all the best people are on Xbox One, Helene.
That is very true.
It's just wait and see if we get a reaction.
No, I was gonna say Gary. Are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
It was the insane Sheklador that did the flooring with the
Yeah,
actual
that's
tables.
very true, JPIC.
With the what tables?
Right. Remember how I said I knew someone did it? I just couldn't remember who.
Well, I know Jug did a hallway
With the desk.
with the desk.
Right.
Yeah.
And then insane Sheklador did it with actual tables.
Right.
So I knew it was in my subconscious. I just couldn't remember. I was like, "Oh my God! Thank God you came in here," because I knew I was right. I just needed the video to reference to, but just knowing I was right is enough. I'm happy with that.
All right.
So I think I'll do up home plate with table flooring and just credit insane Sheklador and Jug. It was their idea anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vault Girl. You can go and cry in the corner with Japan for then. I'm not into that. I don't really worry about what system anybody's playing. I've never been into that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's a good laugh. You kind of got upset about it. Denise, are you on Xbox or PlayStation? I can't remember. You're on Xbox, aren't you?
Xbox One.
Yeah. Should all be on PC though, because we break settlements on a regular basis.
Well, my husband upgraded the computer in January to where I could play Fallout 4 on the PC now if I wanted to. But honestly, I'm just too lazy to rebuy everything, reinstall everything, find all the mods I want to use. I'm just like, eh. So.
I kind of agree, Nacho. I think when you don't have the assets on PlayStation, then you find a way around things, and it might make you a little bit creative or a little bit more creative to build things. So it's all good.
I don't know how well this nest is gonna work, but we got some hatchlings and some harvestable eggs there, so we'll see.
Hatchlings, man. I hate hatchlings.
Eggs there.
Mike, are you falling asleep?
No, I'm just getting ready to go to bed, though. Gotta work.
Get off quietly.
Oh, I was building.
I'm not buying it. You haven't built in years.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, I was building on the Xbox, so I don't have any way of displaying what I built. And I'm playing around with mods, so.
Yes, you do. You can screenshot it.
There you go. There's absolutely no proof you've done anything.
Nice.
I
expect you to remedy that, my good friend.
Don't worry about it. I'm on your side.
Thanks. And that's all I need is Phoenix on my side. I can raise my head proud.
Oh.
And yeah, that's what makes this game and this community so good, because you're talking about vanilla builders and their persistence and perseverance. Yeah. We're just spoiled with mods.
Well, we'll me and you to the
He
the
says
bitter
while
end,
I'm building
baby.
a mod.
Right?
Or the irony.
I'm going to see if I can get my PS4 version working again and maybe do some builds and put them on.
You must be rich, Mike. You got both.
Taxes.
Ah.
Come on, Mike. You can admit it. There was a truck driving by. They stopped, and he ran out there real fast and opened up the back door. It fell off.
It kind of fell off, you know?
Yeah.
So it comes by this Xbox, huh? And we'll just say it fell off, that truck. And that driver just happened to fall into that ditch.
Right.
What?
We have bars like that in Sydney, and things just fall into the bar for some reason.
Okay, scrap metal 08.
You know how when at some stores they have like that little bell at the counter, so if someone's not there, you just ring the bell and then they'll come.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was trying to figure out what to use, you know, being as the vanilla build I'm doing at Hangman's, and the little Tesla arc trap, the top of it kind of looks like a bell top. You have to sink it into the counter top, you know, for it to look like a bell, even though it's kind of oversized. It's kind of big. But I couldn't get it sunk down into the countertop enough. And I don't know, it could have just been because I'm at Hangman's Alley, you know how that place is with sinking, so I'm going to test it in another settlement, see if I can get it sunk in there to where you just kind of see that dome top. It kind of looks like a little bell. But it looked cute, but it just was in the red. I couldn't get it to turn green, so.
She just wants to see that dome tip, guys. You hear that?
Yep.
Just the tip.
The Nixie tube top would work good too. It's like a little bell, but it was doing the same thing. Like, you just sink it into the counter and then it's red. So it's like, grr. But see, if I was using Place Anywhere, it would have been a big deal. But if I'm going to use Place Anywhere, I might as well use all my mods, and they have the bells in there, so why do it then? Use the actual bell.
Anybody ever hear that song, that Chuck Berry song, My Ding-a-Ling?
Oh, I love that song. Won't you play with my dingling?
Have you heard that song, Don't Mess With My Toot Toot? I like that one too.
No.
Don't
I gotta look it up.
Toot Toot.
There I was, swimming across Turtle Creek, both hands holding on to my ding-a-ling.
Sounds like your favorite song.
Yeah. I was thinking
My mom actually used to play that to me a lot when I was a kid.
Actually, the words are, there I was swimming across Turtle Creek. Man, them snappers all around my feet. Sure was hard swimming across that thing with both hands holding on my ding-a-ling-a-ling. And then the chorus is my ding-a-ling. Won't you play with my ding-a-ling?
Welcome to America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we find some, we'll bring it on the show.
Yep. All right. So, guess we should try it out, huh?
Gross.
Here we go, guys. No returning from here.
Oh, there's plenty of returning from here. We could scrap this
Jabby
whole
True, you upset because you haven't built your little cage thing yet.
Yeah.
Oh, well, girl.
Who did we lose?
Brian left. Is something we said?
Brian, where'd you
No.
go?
Hey, Victor, how you doing, man?
He's been really quiet. Maybe dozed off. Victor's here. Hey, buddy.
There's a Brotherhood airship player home?
Well, they're looking for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen people make the Perdwin into player home. Or something similar.
Need a cane?
Easy, JPEG, easy. I don't even think I'm going to be able to finish this thing tonight. So
He's been
It's gonna be difficult.
he's been very patient.
You saw the Navmesh stuff.
minimize that.
Riza.
Come on, you piece of garbage. Freaking OBS updated today, and it really hosed shit up. It took me almost an hour just to get my stream going because I couldn't capture the screen.
Crazy. No, Weasel. He's never been swatted, and I'm guessing he probably never wants to be.
I don't know. Look at that face. You can tell he likes to be spanked. On his deck.
He hasn't got a deck, mate.
Oh, that's right. He had to leave it behind.
Yep.
He's deck deficient.
And I don't think it's Weasel, Gary. I think it's Weasel. It's French.
Oh, it must be French.
Monsieur Weasel.
Yeah, the update sucks, JPEG.
So, what is this that you're talking about, Vic?
OBS.
OBS. Like capture software.
Oh, OBS had an update?
Yeah.
And that's what you use to like record your settlements and stream and stuff from
Yep.
your computer?
Well, it's the software. Then he has the Elgato as the hardware.
And that's what I would need if I wanted to do for my Xbox, right?
An Elgato? Yeah.
An Elgato and a real laptop.
Well, Denise does it somehow. You'll have to ask her. She's the expert in that shit.
Say what?
How do you guys record from your Xbox video?
Gary, you know I'm no good at this. Well, I click on this button.
Shit, that's all I needed was a button.
All this time.
Click on the button and it happens like magic.
It pulls up the Elgato thingy, and you can record with your voice on there or not.
You use Elgato, Denise, do you?
Yeah, or sometimes I'll do just a silent video on the Elgato, and then I'll record the audio later with Audacity.
Yep.
And are all these softwares expensive?
Audacity's free.
Audacity's free. OBS is free.
Yep.
That Elgato thing, I don't know how much it costs.
$169, something like that.
Yeah.
Depends which one you get, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems
Well, I
like
gotta
but
buy
yeah.
a laptop first. Something better than what I got.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, I don't think your other one would be able to handle it just due to the fact of lack of updates and stuff.
Yeah, well, no, well, for the fact that I don't know my sign in for my Apple account, I can't even put any software on this computer.
Plus, how old did you say it is?
Oh, Jesus.
Who's Christ was a corporal, huh?
At least 7 years old.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it's a bit too outdated to be able to handle it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to use that Elgato thing.
Yeah, the software's pretty good with it too. It comes with it. You can actually stream with the software on.
Oh yeah. because it lets you see like your game. It's kind of like a little gateway, so you don't have to keep toggling back and forth. You can just stay on there and do the video and everything all in one go.
Yeah.
What?
Why is there an update named after cats? Yeah, Ramos, I think it would probably be Trump that would get banned as opposed to a terrorist or a pedophile. Oddly enough.
So,
Yeah, no, I think Elgato software has had its problems, but it's pretty stable at the moment. Oh, we just seen Vic. And then he's gone again.
You see, Helene uses Elgato too.
What do you mean it messed you up, Paper?
So OBS, that's you can do editing and your intros and everything else on that.
With OBS?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah. You'll want probably something different to do the editing and stuff. It's more of just you set it up to record or stream on.
Wow, shit! I'm gonna have a lot of shit to learn next year, huh?
Open broadcasting.
OBS is simple to set up.
You can record with OBS. You can screen record with it.
Yeah, that's what I use.
I didn't know that. Ooh, I
Hey,
didn't
so
know
there
that.
you go. Nacho does it straight from Xbox, and you can do it from Xbox without an Elgato.
Yeah,
That's how I got started.
I think you have to have a certain version of Xbox, right? Auto or Nacho?
I have yes, but here's the thing: how do you
There's an
put?
adapter that like you have to have with it. Like you buy it, and it either has the adapter or not. Because Denise has got one and one doesn't.
Otto, when did you sneak in here?
Hey, Otto, there you are.
Hey, Otto.
Well, yeah, Otto. I was just saying
That's
that
not
I'm going to be
entirely
buying
true,
one.
Otto. My laptop is almost 6 years old, and that's what I'm running. I guess I'm not the best case in point, though, considering this thing's not damn working right now.
But here's the thing, Nacho, and I do have to hook up with you because we were talking about this before. If you record 15 minutes at a time on your Xbox, how do you put it on YouTube without a laptop?
Well, if you have a laptop, you can just send it over to your Xbox account, right? And then pull it off with your laptop. I don't know. I'm just talking shit, but that seems reasonable.
Yeah, no, you use OneDrive to get. You have to drop it on your PC. Otherwise, you use Mixer and Stream or Stream somehow. It's the other way of doing it. So it's
Oh, so you just save it to the OneDrive. So you have to have a OneDrive account. There you go. Simple.
Yeah, but that's free, so.
Exactly.
I know, JPEG, and that's why I was talking about how I have to fix my PS4 so I can start recording again. So you download is OneDrive something that you can put on Xbox?
Yeah, it's Microsoft.
It's just
it's like Dropbox, but for Microsoft.
Dropbox.
Well,
All this talk about boxes, and Mikey's going to have a hard time sleeping tonight.
Hey, my computer's still good for something.
I don't know. My laptop as well. I was using it for a long time. It's 5 or 6 years old, and it handled Elgato and capturing no problem.
Yeah, but see, you've got a proper PC. He's got an Apple, so we already know it's deficient.
Mine is a MacBook. Well, that was a MacBook Pro I'm talking about. It's fine.
Oh, poppycock.
Yeah, I got a MacBook Air, but like I said, you know how it is. If you don't remember your Apple account information, you can't put any software in the computer or anything.
But that's all right. They forgot my password.
Otto,
Or
it's
set up a new one.
This is like over
it was
20
a
years ago I
decent
made this
gaming
account.
laptop like 5 years ago, and now it barely holds on. All right,
Yeah,
Plasman, have a great night.
Catch you later,
Just a
Plasma.
smidge of a problem with Apple JPEG. There's actually somebody out there in the community that really has a problem with my problem with Apple. You may have met the guy before, I don't know. Really wanted to play Sea of Thieves with the whole community, I know that. Otto's real good friends with him.
Was?
Well, TC, I can't do this. So,
Hi, Plasman.
to see be able to do that, I have to get in touch with Nacho. Hey, anybody know the initials of Turncoat? So, Nacho, if I sent you my email address, would you be able to write down what I need to do and email it to me?
Yep, I am busted there, JPEG. And I know it's not my Elgato because my game is showing up on my screen here, so
Weird.
it's the connection between the Elgato and OBS. Piece of shit.
Way overpriced. Way overpriced, Victor.
No, I agree with that, and I'm invested heavily in an Apple infrastructure, but yeah, the price of those are just ridiculous.
At the time I had bought this AirBook, Windows 8 had just come out, and I remember how when it first came out it was wicked buggy. I just didn't want to deal with it, so I bought a MacBook.
That's like crossing the streams. You never cross the stream.
Never cross the streams.
Well, sometimes you cross the streams.
Only when there's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man right in front of you.
I like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
See, the problem is, Nacho, is I have a really bad memory, and you could tell me everything that I need to do, and then 2 seconds later, I'll forget it.
Well, yeah, but if you chat with them on Discord, you can do it through text chat, and then you'd have it on record there. You should friend Nacho on Discord, and then no problemo.
No problemo.
I don't think I was talking to you, Gary.
That was a little bit direct, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Some people's kids, I tell you.
All right, you son of a bitch.
Except that word.
Son?
Yep.
I'm so bright my mom calls me son.
Oh, that'd be perfect, Nacho.
Oh, and now OBS has crashed.